How to be an alternative education. Hero, your guide to revolutionizing learning. Hey, education trailblazers. Tired of the same old school system that feels like a creativity-killing machine? Want to be the hero who transforms learning for kids, making it a fun, personalized, and life-changing? Whether you're a parent, teacher, or just passionate about education, this 15-minute guide will turn you into an alternative education hero. We're diving into 10 game-changing tips, backed by experts and rebel educators, to help you empower kids through homeschooling, unschooling, Montessori, or hybrid models. If you're ready to spark curiosity and change lives, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for more education revolution content. Let's make learning epic. Alternative education isn't just not school. It's about unlocking each child's potential with freedom and creativity. Think homeschooling with hands-on projects, Waldorf's artistic vibe, or unschooling's self-driven adventures. As a hero, you'll ditch outdated systems and inspire lifelong new learners. Ready to save the day? Let's jump into the tips. Tip 1. Lead with patience and trust. First up, patience is your superpower. Kids in alternative education often come from rigid systems where they felt lost or misunderstood. Be the hero who listens without judgment. Start each day with a simple wellness check. How's your heart today? This builds trust and shows kids they're valued. Experts say patience can turn struggling students into confident learners. Real story. Sarah, a homeschool mom, patiently let her son explore math through baking cookies. Measuring ingredients led to him mastering fractions. Stay calm, give space for mistakes, and watch breakthroughs happen. It's not just teaching, it's transforming. Alternative education is often about working with students who may have struggled in traditional settings. Patience isn't just a virtue here, it's the foundation. Allow students the time they need to grasp a concept, express a thought, or simply feel comfortable. Avoid rushing them or imposing your timeline. Trust is equally critical. You must trust in a student's innate ability to learn and grow, even if they don't follow a conventional path. This means trusting them to make choices about their own learning, to ask questions, and to learn from their mistakes. When a student feels trusted, they are more likely to take risks and engage more deeply. In a traditional classroom, the focus is often on following rules and adhering to a curriculum. In alternative education, the most powerful tool you have is your relationship with the student. Build genuine connections by listening to their stories, understanding their passions, and acknowledging their struggles. When a student feels seen and heard, they are far more receptive to learning from you. This strong foundation of trust and respect makes them more willing to take on academic challenges. What's your go-to patience trick? Drop it in the comments and let's inspire each other. Tip 2. Personalize like a pro. Every kid is unique. Don't force them into a one-size-fits-all box. Heroes tailor learning to each child's strengths, passions, and challenges. Use surveys, casual chats, or observation logs to figure out what makes them tick. Does a kid love music? Mix it into math lessons with rhythm-based counting. Struggle with reading? Try graphic novels or audiobooks. Personalization boosts engagement and success. Hero moment. A dad switched to unschooling, letting his daughter dive into marine biology through aquarium visits. She's now eyeing a science career. At 14, ask yourself, what lights this kid up? That's your starting point. The one-size-fits-all model of traditional schooling can leave many students behind. To be an alternative education hero, you need to become an expert at personalization. This means more than just using a student's name. It means understanding their unique learning style, interests, and goals. To personalize effectively, you should create individual learning plans, work with each student to set personal goals, and design a learning path that suits their needs. If a student is passionate about music, find ways to integrate it into lessons on math or physics. If they are a hands-on learner, build a project around a concept instead of assigning a paper. Give them choice and agency. Allow students to choose what they want to research, how they want to present their work, or which project they want to tackle. When a student has a say in their own education, they become an active participant instead of a passive recipient. Use their passions as a guide. Think of a student's hobbies and interests as your secret weapon. Connect learning to things they already love, whether it's video games, graphic novels, skateboarding, or cooking. This makes learning feel relevant and exciting, not like a chore. Know a kid who thrives with personalized learning. Tip 3. Create a safe, welcoming space. Heroes build spaces where kids feel safe to be themselves. Use tools like mindfulness exercises or group check-ins to foster emotional connection. Keep teacher-student ratios low, ideally 1:10 for real bonds. Celebrate diversity, shut down negativity, and make inclusion the rule, not the exception. One alternative school gave daily presence points for emotional check-ins, boosting engagement by 30% in just a month. Pro tip: decorate with student artwork or nature elements like plants to spark joy and creativity. A safe space isn't just physical, it's emotional, where every kid feels seen. Learning can't happen when a student is in a constant state of stress or anxiety. A hero of alternative education understands that the physical and emotional environment is just as important as the curriculum. Your goal is to create a place where students feel they belong and can be their authentic selves. Here are a few ways to achieve this. Make the space your own. Unlike a sterile traditional classroom, an alternative learning space can be flexible and inviting. Let students help arrange the furniture, decorate the walls with their projects, and bring in personal items. This shared ownership makes it feel less like a school and more like a community. Embrace vulnerability. As an educator, model vulnerability. Be open about your own learning process and admit when you don't know something. This gives students permission to do the same and turns mistakes into opportunities for growth, not sources of shame. Establish a culture of respect. Set clear expectations for how everyone in the space, students and educators alike, treats one another. This includes respecting different opinions, backgrounds, and learning speeds. When a student knows they won't be judged, they're more willing to take intellectual risks and explore new ideas. How do you make learning spaces welcoming? Share your ideas below. Tip 4. Ignite self-driven curiosity. Unleash the explorer within every child. In alternative education, kids thrive when they lead their learning. Encourage them to ask why and how about everything. You supplement with field trips, hands-on experiments, or online quests. One educator said, "Turn the world into their classroom." Example: a teen unschooler learned physics by building skate ramps with friends. Now he's engineering his future. Let kids chase their passions, whether it's coding, gardening, or history, and guide them gently. Curiosity-driven learning creates lifelong learners who never stop growing. What's a cool way you've sparked curiosity? Tip 5. Communicate like a champion. Heroes bridge gaps between kids, parents, and educators. Share insights. Hey, she loves dinosaurs. Let's use that in history lessons. Regular check-ins via calls, emails, or meetups align everyone on goals. Join class activities or host parent nights to build trust. One special ed teacher said, "Parents are your co-heroes. Listen to them." Story: a homeschool co-op thrived when parents and kids co-created a drama club, turning shy learners into confident performers. Open communication turns skeptics into allies and makes learning a team effort. Got a communication win? Share it and subscribe for more tips. Tip 6. Volunteer your heart out. Be the hero who shows up. Volunteer at alternative schools, homeschool, co-ops, or community centers to support kids' learning. Teach a skill like coding or gardening, or organize learning fairs with hands-on activities. Advocates say volunteering for policy change, like more funding for hybrid schools, creates massive impact. Real story. A mom volunteering at a Waldorf school started a community garden project, teaching kids sustainability while growing veggies. Your time and passion can transform entire communities, one kid at a time. Where do you volunteer to make a difference? Tell us below. Tip 7. Model heroic. Behavior heroes lead by example, showing kids how to question, solve problems, and be kind. At home, read together, build projects, or debate ideas over dinner. In class, model curiosity by asking big questions. Why do you think this works? One school leader created a kindness board where kids posted good deeds, transforming the school's culture. Be transparent. Explain why you make choices like choosing a book or solving a conflict. This builds critical thinkers who will become heroes themselves. What's your daily hero move? Tip 8. Advocate for bold change. Heroes don't just teach, they change the system. Push for more alternative options, like funding for Montessori, hybrid, schools or unschooling rights. Join advocacy groups, attend school board meetings, or campaign for policy shifts. One tip from educators: use storytelling to make your case. Share success stories to win hearts and minds. Example: a group of parents lobbied for a new charter school, turning dropouts into graduates with personalized learning. Your voice can reshape education for generations. Got an advocacy idea? Share it below and let's spark change. Tip 9. Leverage tech and resources. Heroes amplify learning with smart tools. Use free platforms like Khan Academy, AI tutors, or virtual field trips to museums or space. Connect with alternative ed communities online for workshops or fresh ideas. One homeschooler used online coding classes to help her son build an app by 16. Talk about heroic. Always check program accreditation to ensure quality. Blend tech with hands-on activities like building models or gardening for a balanced approach that keeps kids engaged. As an alternative education hero, you're not limited to textbooks and worksheets. Technology and open educational resources, OER, can be your most powerful allies in creating a dynamic, engaging, and personalized learning experience. Use technology to enhance, not just replace. Instead of using a tablet as a fancy notebook, use it to create interactive projects. For example, have students create a podcast about a historical event, or use a simulation to explore a scientific concept. Tools like Padlet, Canva, and Flipgrid are great for collaborative and creative projects. Embrace open educational resources, OER. The internet is filled with high-quality, free educational content. OER Commons, Khan Academy, and OpenStax offer everything from full courses to videos and practice exercises. Use these to supplement your lessons, provide students with different perspectives, or offer self-paced learning opportunities. OER also provides a cost-effective alternative to expensive textbooks. Leverage AI and adaptive learning platforms. Some educational technologies use AI to adapt to a student's pace and skill level, providing immediate, personalized feedback. These tools can help students master foundational skills so you can focus on higher-level discussions and creative projects. Connect students with the world. Use technology to break down the walls of the classroom. Facilitate virtual field trips. Connect students with experts via video calls, or have them collaborate with students in another country on a project. This makes learning relevant and global. What's your favorite education resource? Comment. Now, Tip 10. Inspire a hero chain. The ultimate hero move. Inspire others to be heroes. Mentor kids, celebrate their wins, and share their stories. One teacher's project-based class turned shy kids into confident presenters, sparking a lifelong love for learning. Empower kids to question, create, and lead. Your legacy isn't just one child. It's a chain of curious, bold thinkers who'll change the world. Start small, dream big, and watch the ripple effect grow. Ready to inspire. Your daily hero script. Here's your daily playbook to be an alternative education hero. Morning, set a positive vibe. Ask, how can I inspire today? Learning time. Personalize lessons. Encourage curiosity. Mix tech and hands-on projects. Connect. Check in with kids, parents, or teachers to build trust. Evening. Reflect on what worked. Plan tomorrow's hero. Moves. Weekly. Volunteer or advocate for change. Track your impact. Consistency is your cape. Start small, and you'll be legendary in no time. What's your first hero step? Share it below. Outro. Be the change. Kids need, you've got the ultimate. Script to be an alternative education hero. Patience, personalization, safe spaces, curiosity, advocacy, and inspiration. Start today. Maybe a wellness check or a field trip plan. Imagine kids thriving because of you. If this fired you up, smash that like button, subscribe, and share with a friend who's ready to revolutionize learning. Drop your favorite tip or hero story in the comments. We'll shout out the best ones. Thanks for watching. Go be the education hero kids need.